Expressway Patrol. Chino or whatever, Indochino is there. Lululemon. Right. The yoga instructors have to work at the store, right? So they can shut down good yoga. The only yoga that's left is not really authentic except for Ashtanga down in Julers Road. Last night there was confusing information on the Phillies game. I would, get up, kind of wake up every once in a while. I would check the score, and I saw it tied in the 11th, 1-1, and it said final. I was like, do they actually end in a tie? Would they actually do that? I was like, well, I guess they do, because it said 1-1. I checked 3 times, and after, at least on that in real-time update of scores, it kept saying 1-1. But I wake up this morning and I see that it was 1-2 or 2-1 or, it was Phillies 1, Dodgers 2. So somewhere the Dodgers in the 11th inning or so scored, but it didn't reflect on my in real time thing where that little red bar goes back and forth and back and forth. So I was like, oh, okay. Because somewhere out there in the universe, I recall there being a tie somewhere in playoffs, I guess, and that they just let it go and it becomes some sort of weird thing that's, you still have to win 4 out of 7 games or whatever. So, oh well, okay. Unless they change the score overnight. I'm sure that's not the case, but it's the score never updated last night as of the last time that I took a quick check. So it's chilly this morning. I love chilly weather, so I'm happy. Of course, once you get walking, it's, you warm up, the body warms up. That's why when you go to the Philadelphia Marathon in November, everyone strips off their layers of clothing and stuff like that. The art show is here. So it seems like once a month for a couple months. I guess September, October, they always have an art show. One is more craft, fine art, and then the other one is more fine art. Jennifer Lashbrook, paint chip art. So paint chip art. Who should pay for your ride to work? Little Georgia Peach Honda Fit, a more modern one, hanging out here at the Episcopal Church. Welcomes you. Which is funny because, anyway, I have cousins and their grandfather was Episcopal, but their grandmother was Jewish. And the grandparents owned 2 toy stores, apparently. I never saw the toy stores. I think they sold them and moved to Florida before I was even born. Late 60s. Paul and Kid Toy and Furniture. So, I guess they might have gotten a boatload of money when they sold the stores. And then what do? You try to make that money last a while. Here's Bluestone Lane. It's actually open. I feel like I'm early today. I'm surprised they're open. And they're kind of showing a sit-down service-ish situation, as if they had menus, which is unusual. Usually you go up to the counter and order. And they do bring your stuff to you, like if you have a pastry and even coffee, I guess. Right. So, both the Phillies and the Eagles lost. I thought the Eagles were ahead for a while. Anyway, I go to bed kind of early, and so I kind of woke up and checked scores, but the last time I checked the Eagles, they were ahead. Not by much, it was like 17-13. But it turns out the Giants pulled out a 34. Sunrise hour, and the sky looks pinky purple behind the FMC tower across the bridge. Move out or move in.